What up? How we doing? We are here at the mountain, back at it with another vlog. Dude, I was supposed to go here the Monday after Midsummer Scream. I didn't realize it closed at 6, which is when I was gonna get there. Surely enough, I showed up and it was closed. So yeah, that sucks, but it's okay because today it closes at 9 and the street's very quiet right now. There we go. We're gonna check out some Fright Fest updates because we got a lot to talk about. Yeah, this is what the front gate parking situation's looking like on a Friday. You already know, not too bad, not too bad. X2 is still closed because there's something going on about a lawsuit from that guy who passed away. My condolences to the family, and yeah, man, we'll see what happens to the future of this ride. All right. Here's one of the first updates for Fright Fest. The Devil's Triangle got moved up. Yeah, man, pretty sick, if I do say so myself. You already know, man. You already know. I think this is going to be a really good space for this scare zone because it's a lot bigger in terms of like length. It goes farther down this way, so the more you go in, the more you'll see all the cool props and everything. Like, look at this over here, bro. This is dope. Oh, what? There's going to be lanterns at Six Flags? Dude, that's badass. That's crazy. Horror Nights has a similar concept now with the Circa de la Muerte scare zone. Check this out, dude. What, the treasure? Dude, that's actually really cool. You know, man, I'm already at this side of the park, so I guess we're going on Viper. Here we go. Woo! Yeah! Oh, shit! Oh, my God! Woo! Oh, my God! Woo! Oh, shit! Woo! Oh, yeah, baby! Oh, my God! Oh. Okay. Now we're gonna die. I can't really say that with the new mazes coming through. Oh my God! Ah! Why is the train so silent, bro? Come on, baby! Ah! It's so quiet. What up? Just got out Viper. Dude, honestly, not gonna lie, park's pretty empty today. Like, I can go on Revolution if I want, but no. We're gonna go ahead and head over towards the top of the mountain. That's exactly where I kind of wanted to start the video, but of course we have to stop at a few places before we actually get there. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys when I get to Exile Hill. Check it out, y'all. We got some Willoughbeez updates. They're setting up the facade. Very cool, man, very cool. I'm excited. I'm very glad that this is coming back. This one is low-key iconic. This is low-key. Whoa, no, this is crazy. Whoa! Hang on a minute. I know they said they were demolishing it, but still, that's crazy. Because I would always see like the inside of this place from outside looking in. This is what the wall looks like from over here. That's crazy, dude. Here's a little peephole. Yup. Yup. Yeah, dude, rest in peace, Laughing Dragon. We're walking down the hill right now, and honestly, I think that this part of the hill should be an extension of Exile Hill. Where Gold Rusher is in that entrance, all the way to Ninja, that should be Exile Hill. Food for thought, you know what I'm saying? Oh, baby. That scream was amazing. So, while we're here at our little spot, let's go ahead and just, you know, talk a little bit. We made it to Exile Hill. Progress is there. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see the sign that said Exile Hill, but it's all good. We'll probably see that when Fright Fest happens. We passed by Tatsu, and I know that the Conjuring Universe maze is over right next to that. Apparently that maze is getting a revamp, so I'm very excited for that. The maze Sewer of Souls is gone. I'm pretty sure they kind of announced that sometime earlier this year. I kind of forget, but it's gone, which kind of brings back to my whole proposition of the extension of Exile Hill. I know they said that they're gonna like revamp it and they're gonna make it, you know, a little bit better by adding more scare actors up here. I hope that's true, and low-key, I really hope they kind of just extend that whole thing. I think that would be really sick. There's also a little gift shop in the middle of the hill. I feel like they could take that over a little bit too. That would be kind of cool, right? We're gonna go to the underground because you know what's about to go down, baby. We're gonna go see like if the wait time's not too bad. I kind of wanted to just post up at the Horror Emporium and kind of see if that's open. If it is, gotta check out something. Might get something. I wonder if there's any scare zones going on over there. I had thought Devil's Triangle was gonna move over either where the former Grimoire or Grimoire, I forgot, I don't fucking know, man. I thought it was over there next to Revolution, or where West Coast Racers in the Underground is. I think there's another scare zone there though, so I hope so. I hope there's something there because the Horror Emporium's there, so I feel like, you know, it just kind of makes sense to just be in that area, that vicinity even. I forgot to mention also earlier, we passed by the very, very front. I had heard that the new Scaremony is actually going to be in the front where Six Flags, where the Magic Mountain sign is. There's a whole new concept of Scare Zone there. There's a whole new character coming to life. I forgot his name, but I'll pull up a picture right now. He has to do with the lore of Fright Fest in general, and that's really exciting. Apparently, his power is that he's opening portals through different dimensions of different worlds, and that's what the Scare Zones are. And I think that's the dopest concept ever. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. You already know. I have to. I got the pass and I've been going as much as I have this year. And then on top of that, I didn't even go to Fright Fest last year. Lame. How did I forget? I also just realized that we're gonna close it out with some Thrill Glider updates, baby. We finally have some construction updates. The 1 week where I'm at work, they're finally doing shit. But whenever I'm here, they're not doing nothing. Nothing. We gotta see whatever the progress is, because things are finally happening. I had a feeling last time I went here, I was like, they have a lot of markings here, so could they be support markings? We'll see, baby. Again, there was a big ass piece of dirt just like in the middle of everything, just all up in the way. So we're gonna check out these updates either way. I'll see you guys in a bit. Just made it to the underground. Look what's open. But before we go in there, dude, it's crazy to see this area just not being used at all. Because you go on Apocalypse and you see in the lift hill, there's a lot of space that can be used here, either for a ride or a maze or whatever the hell. But yeah, man, it's kind of sad. And then way off in the distance, you can see that light right there is the light for the queue of Deja Vu, the former boomerang that was actually inverted. And I remember when I was a kid, I would try to go on this ride and it wasn't tall enough. And then finally, when I was tall enough to go on the ride, it started to demolish. What up? So I walked in the Horror Emporium and walked out of the Emporium with this. $8, bro. 75% off. Come get it now before they sell out. Okay, before Riddler goes off, here's the progress over here. I don't think there's gonna be a maze over here anymore, but this was Trick or Treat, which is now officially gonna be moved over where Saw is over here. This is now Trick or Treat over here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, that's all really the updates on this little area over here, because I came from the underground over here. Fire, man. Oh, dude, look at this. I think Trick or Treat is finally getting like a proper introduction into Fright Fest, which I'm very excited for, you know. And I liked Saw, it was great, but oh, hi, Wonder Woman. Saw was great, but you know, I feel like they did Trick or Treat dirty because it was behind Saw, so people didn't really even think about it too much. Either way, I'm very excited for what Trick or Treat has in store for us this year. Look at this, the double lift hill. Oh yeah. Here's one of the many decorations for the Day of the Dead. Scare Zone coming back this year. Very, very exciting, man. Let's just go ahead and check it out over here. Let's see what's going on. Oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious me. We're gonna go around to the other side through Looney Tunes land, which it was Carniv Hell back way when, before the refurb. Now it's no longer gonna be here, so for our Carniv Hell Scare Zone fans, that is gone. Dude, we're finally getting some of the big guns going on. I saw on a video that they had a cement truck here, so pretty sure they're just filling in cement so that way they can put support beams. You see all those flags, dude? Check all those out. That's just like an abomination amount of flags and like markings. So they gotta be doing something, you know, and they are. So exciting, man. Very excited. Dude, check out the Full Throttle stage. Oh my God, it's gone. Oh, how cute. Dude, it is all gone. That is crazy. This is gonna be for the new show during Fright Fest. Dude, there's a whole half pipe. Oh my God. That's crazy. Here's a better angle because there were some people taking pictures. Either way, dude, holy shit. This is sick. Dude, I'm excited to see this show now. Oh my God. First you had my curiosity, now you have my attention, Fright Fest. I didn't notice until this angle, but there's two half pipes. Crazy. Oh my God, I'm excited, dude. There's Vault 666. And here's also the area where the two new mazes are gonna pull up this year. Yeah, man, so apparently those two new mazes are going to be Final Destination, which is gonna replace Condemned. We also have an original maze called Wolf's Blood, I believe. which is an original maze from one of the house creators at Not Scary Farm. So that's gonna be really, really exciting. I'm very excited for that. That maze is also gonna have a lot of throwbacks to the actual location, which is actually replacing Truth or Dare. Honestly, a little bit of a bold and questionable move, putting both of the two new mazes in the same location. That place is gonna be packed, but hey, it's all good. It is what it is. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. What up, everybody? It's currently windy as fuck, but we're at Six Flags. You already know. You already know what's about to happen. See you guys when we get to the underground, because you already know what's about to go down. You can't believe this sound. I'm riding because I'm here from out of town, and I'm not here to clown around.